Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Welcome in. I do apologize for the late start time, all of those things, the late notification. Today is just one of those days that you want to get back in the bed and try again, right? So I'm going to wait a little bit because I don't think anyone's here. But I'm still going to make a video because I need it to be documented, what we're going to do today. But I'm going to give it a second before I tell you my story, okay? But for those that are watching the replay, hello, how you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Good night, buona notte. We're gonna be using this cute little owl. You all know I'm not a big owl fan, but we're gonna be using this owl from the August 2024 kit. Thanks and all the things. I haven't even opened September's yet, and we're in October. I haven't did a video or anything. Hey Chris, how you doing? Good morning. We're gonna be using this. We're gonna be making some things. I'm gonna be making a few little books, and so we're gonna use this owl first. I am hoping that I don't get interrupted with a phone call because the big roommate needs me to do something for him, and that's why I've been most of the day. This morning, today has just been a crappy day. I'm gonna tell y'all. Listen, let me know if you can hear me well. I need to take off my headset, one ear. My right ear has been hurting for the last 3 days now. So I went to the doctor yesterday. I went to urgent care. I normally don't go to urgent care. I prefer to schedule an appointment with my PCM or my primary care provider, whatever you all call your doctor, your primary doctor. I prefer to do that, but I didn't feel like waiting to get an appointment. And my ear was hurting along with my shoulder and my neck. Good morning, Chocolate City Sim. Hi, Pinky. How you doing today? Yeah, YouTube was tripping. So I went to the doctor, got some medicine, took the medicine. It's a 3-day thing, a 6-day overtime. You take this amount, less. So usually I took three when I first got it, and I was like, I'll take some at lunch, dinner, blah blah. But I ended up taking three, one, and three another one, and then I took some pain medicine because my shoulder and stuff was been hurting. So then, um, I took one this morning as per direction, and I did not keep stuff down. I'll just leave it at that. Okay. I'm not doing the best when it comes to how you doing. I don't know. So we're gonna put this owl down. Now this owl needs to not be so adorably cute and weird at the same time. I am not a huge owl person, as I stated before many times. I'm not into owls. I just do not care for them in crafts. In real life, I'm gonna show y'all this thing real quick. Have you ever seen an owl run? If you have never seen an owl run, get ready, okay? Get ready. It's one of the silliest and cutest things you'll ever see. Let me see. Watch. Hold on. Start this over. Look, watch him. No. Owl. Hello. I can never get this thing right. Hold on. There we go. He like, "What's up? How you doing? Where you at? Why you ain't give me no food? Who?" I don't know. I enjoy animals so much. Owls have surprisingly long legs hidden under their feathers. The legs. Owls have surprisingly long legs hidden under their feathers. Ain't that cute? Anyway, yeah, so I have some water here. I took the medicine again because I have to take it as per direction to get better. But yeah, that medicine is doing your friend in today. I have a few ideas that we want to get done. So it won't be a completed project at the end of this. It's just going to give you some ideas. If you're into Halloween, I know some of you are geeks about that and some of you are not geeks about that. Whatever floats your boat, right? I like Halloween. I like fall. No, I like fall. The colors in fall It's beautiful. I know some people, oh, I like spring, the pastels. No, fall colors just show you how beautiful your ear feels better though. Mm, no, it is getting there, I think. I took some other pain medicine, so I think that is really what did it. Um, Thank you for asking though. It is getting better. It is improving. It's not it was throbbing the last couple of days. You know how you have like a sharp pain, it like grabs you and then release and grab. That's how my ear was hurting. So that's why I have one headphone off. So let me know if you can actually hear me. Um yeah, Pink was like, hopefully we got the same. I was like, I hope not, because that means there's something going on. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna stamp out like four of these. Now, if you are not a real like investor in crafts, good. Okay, not too bad. I don't like that color though. Let's try a different color. Let's try black. I don't like the gray. Hobby Lobby had these things on sale, I believe. Clearance for like $3, $2. And if you're a crafter, you go crazy with cards, right? Hey Deb, how's it going? Uh, these are flats. A flat is not a card. A flat is just a sheet of paper. Basically, all did was take a 12 by 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper and cut it down to 4 and a quarter by 5.5. I could have did that myself. But hey, we got envelopes. Yeah. So anyway, that is that. This is an actual card. Okay. It opens and closes, whichever way it folds, but it opens and closes. Um, Deb. So can we talk about you and your addiction, your new addiction, I guess, because I haven't seen you talk about it in previous years, but this year I've seen you talk about it a lot. Yeah, this owl is not that attractive in the grand scheme of things, which is good. I like that it's not very pretty. I don't have any hard feelings. But can we talk about your seal addiction? I'm loving it, by the way. But I just wanted to know. You said that you only like the Christmas ones. Excuse the camera fuzz. It's too much trying to balance. The seal. See, Nicholas, messing with stuff. The seal addiction that you currently have, which I'm supporting it. I love it. Um, you don't have too many seals, wax seals. Like the olden times when people would send letters in the mail and they would put their royal stamp on it. It's like, king, blah, blah, blah. And it has like a crown and whatever. Well, they have seals for crafting, like holiday seals, animals, different types of little shapes and stuff that represent certain things. So Deb did a haul video and I caught the haul video. I'm trying to catch up on a lot of stuff, but life is just so wonderful right now for me. And it's gonna take a minute to catch up on anything, if I can just be completely honest with y'all. Um, but she showed her seals yesterday, and I want to do. Do you want the extra? No, that thing was $10. No. Um, although, have you tried wax seals with hot glue? Tell you like me there. I was thinking about it. I love those wax seals where people put flowers. Yeah, and leaves. It's very fancy. Very, very fancy. But it completes a project. And the thing about the wax seals is that you can't run a wax seal in the mail. You know what I'm saying? You cannot run a wax seal in the mail. You can only put wax seal in like a package. Wax seals are not the kind of thing that you scan through the mail, because it has to be like hand stamped, and that's what makes them even more fancy. A lot of people use it for wedding invitations and thank yous, wedding, not birthday, pregnancy, baby showers. Sometimes they use them. I don't need to. Deb, if you would like to send it to me, sure. Give me one more thing to get addicted to. Okay, so we need a little bit more ink, I think. I think we're gonna try with this Hero Art. So this was the first one and this is the second one. And then we're gonna stamp it out two more times on this card, this color, and then I have some craft because apparently I didn't pay attention to where it said flats. And I'm not talking about pieces on chicken. Y'all like chicken? If you like chicken wings, right? Do you like wingettes? Do you like the drum part of the wingette, or do you like the flat part? A lot of people like flats. It's so many memes about people that only eat flats. It's like they're spoiled people. I can see that. I like flats, but I'll eat a drumette because the way I've been cooking them lately, ooh, so yummy. And I watched this video. This man, he made some. I think it's his YouTube channel. It's called Whip It Up with Jay. I don't know, but he made some air fryer wings, honey. Whew, it looks so good, lemon pepper, but I have an allergy. I'm realizing it more and more and more. I have an allergy to garlic, and it hurts my stomach. Like I end up having, to go potty really badly. So I try to avoid garlicky foods, but then I'm like, ooh, we having spaghetti this week. And guess what goes in spaghetti? Excuse the camera, y'all. Can you act like you know how to record a video? Can the camera act like it knows how to record a video is the real question. Excuse that glare. Um, I like I like chicken because it's delicious, but I prefer flats. But the thing about flats, it's just like buying wings, right? They charge you extra for flats only. They also charge you extra for just chicken wings because the chicken legs are $2 and the chicken wings are 20. Make it make sense, please. And the chicken breast is like 25 and the thighs are like 3. I'm gonna need somebody at the chicken math store to send me the compilation because it does not make sense to me at all. I'm trying to apply as much pressure, but my right arm is kind of a limp biscuit right now. Not the singing group. Uh, it does what it wants to right now. But I did go to sleep last night. I stayed up to like 12:20 something. And when I went to sleep, I had a rough time sleeping. My stomach was upset then too. But then when I woke up at 2 something like I had slept. I was like, I couldn't have slept that long. What time is it? And it was 2:20. So I was like, go back to bed. So of course, me being a mature lady, I had to go use the restroom. If you haven't got ready to have your body temperature change back and forth, you wouldn't understand what I'm saying. But I use the restroom way more now since I've, added a couple of years to my 20s. And I don't know how I feel about that. I'm like, do I stop drinking at 8 o'clock at night so I don't have to keep getting up? No, I'm still gonna be going to the restroom. I feel it. I feel it. I like boneless wings. What a flats. Flats so if you take a chicken wing, it has those 3 pieces. It has like the little tuck, the little wing portion in that middle section, a drum piece. The middle portion is a flat. It just has the 2 bones, not a couple. Yes, a couple. Chocolate, what are you talking about? A couple of years. I'm doing uh taxpayer math, okay? Yeah. I like boneless as well, but only if I'm going to like a fast food place that's their thing and it's real meat. I prefer to have a bone in my meat because I'm like, is this real chicken? Because have you bought chicken breast lately? They don't have any bones. All this about drums and flats. I'll take a chicken nugget. I do not like nuggets. I'm like, I am not 2. I'm not 12. Like the big roommate likes tater tots. Right. Now I understand I like hash brown. Hash brown and tater tots are kind of the same, but hash browns are kind of flat, tater tots are round, and French fries. I'm like, I've matured from a tater tot to a French fry. Okay. I'm an adult. So if we go somewhere, I'm like, he 12. I'm like, you want tots or fries? He's like, I want tots. Because I'm a little kid. I'm like, you are. That you are. All right. Pure chaos. All right, so here we go. These two look a lot better than this one. I just didn't put that down enough. And that's okay because these are spooky cards, so they don't have to be that great in production because we let our bad side flow. I've noticed that in I gotta find one more piece in doing Halloween, and then we push our perfection for Christmas. Christmas crafts, you cannot misstep anything. If you are doing anything and you mess up the stenciling on a Christmas card, you go back and fix it. If you mess up the stenciling on the Halloween card, be like, you know what? That's okay. Halloween's supposed to be spooky. Hi, Hazy. How you doing? Good morning. I'm eating low carb these days, so only fries I eat are zucchini fries. I make myself an air fryer. Well, I'm on my way, Deb. I hope you don't mind. I will sleep in the craft room on top of a stack of paper. Oh my God. Listen, y'all. I am not into enabling people anymore. I promise. I've learned my lesson because there's too many people on here that enable me. But can we talk about Tim Holtz Christmas 2024? Um I want this so badly. And when I tell you I want this, I don't want it for this price of $173. But let me show y'all. I'm getting this daggone look at this snowman. Oh, do you want to build a snowman? I want that snowman so bad. I'm gonna get it. I was talking to Wonder Dreamer today. I was like, but it's $25. Mr. Holtz, I'm gonna need a consultation. I need you to, send me a stamp for free. All right. So look, 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 look. No, no, no. I went to Michael's today. I had no business in Michael's. I didn't buy anything. I was just looking for some Halloween stamps because it's spooky season. If you did not know, it is spooky season. But when Halloween is here, Santa Claus is like knocking on the door. He's like, "Come and knock on my door." And they had these really amazing paper pads. Now they're $20 right now, so don't buy them right now. Wait till they go on sale. But look, y'all, let's talk about these paper pads. Michaels never does this. Do you see how many pages is in this paper pad? 58 pages. 58 pages in a 12 by 12 paper pad. 58 pages. And it says it's 121-pound cardstock. I don't know if that's true or not, but I can't wait till they slap the price tag, cut the price tag down. So these are the new paper pads. I was looking for the Safe Freeze one. I didn't see it. But it's 58 pages in there, y'all. Normally they come in 24, 12. And this thing got 90 pages. 90 pages. That's a lot of paper. And for $20, I don't think that's a bad deal, but we're not buying it, okay? We're gonna wait till the sale. We're gonna wait till the sale. If we even get it. Because I have a lot of books, as the big roommate says. You already have that book? I don't have that book. No, it's new. It just came out this year. So now we're gonna use craft. Craft is my favorite color paper to craft on when we're creating tags and stuff. I like it because craft can take a little bit of a beating and still give you an amazing result. Okay. So we're gonna use this owl, and this owl came from Unity Stamp Kit, August 2024. I'm a month behind on purpose in using a stamp kit. So when we're doing a collaboration, Wonder Dream and myself, it was snooze it or use it. And because our mail system could be great or it could not be great, we just chose to do highlight it a month after. And I was like, I need to start using these. But I have lost a few of the stamp sets. I have a pile of junk craft stuff just stacked, stack. So yeah, this one might have been too inky. I don't know. This one doesn't. We're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it because I'm gonna try something on it in a minute, and then we're gonna move on to the next thing. Now, I tend to operate in less expensive things, so people who want to try these projects can try the projects and not feel like they broke the bank. But sometimes, I will dig into my thing. The owl is very detailed. That's why we're not coloring this man. We're gonna leave it right there. Um, I tend to dig into the stash, right? The stash of, oh, she spent a little bit of money. That's why, Hazy, when I told you paper crafting is one of the, so hear me out. Paper crafting is not the most expensive craft project, hobby you could do, but paper crafting is in my opinion, one of the things that takes up a lot of space and requires a lot. So, like, say for example, if you are a crocheter, right? You crochet or knit. You know, you can probably put all your yarn needles or hooks in one bag and put all your yarn balls, skeins of yarn or whatever in a collection. Because most people who crochet and or knit, most people, the normal ones, not people like me, they tend to only use, yeah, this is not working on this one. They tend to only use, so we're gonna move on to the next part. They tend to only buy what they need. They may buy two extra skeins of yarn and then move on, right? They don't tend to just hard yarn like myself. And that's okay because not everyone is going to be okay with not harding yarn, and some people are. All right, so I showed y'all these a couple of months ago. They had these at the Dollar Tree. It's 30 in a pack for $1.25. You can decide if that's legitimately enough money for you to spend or not spend. But I like to use these in albums when we make our little albums, and I'll show you one. I don't have access to my other stuff because it's in an area that's unreachable, right? But I'll show you this one that we made last week. Was this last week we made this one? I believe it was. Yeah. Um, says Happy Harvest. And this is a paper from Michaels, I believe. But you see, we got this one right here. And you normally put stuff in there for the person to retrieve. It looked like we put some there, some stickers maybe. Um, and normally I put like a little tag right here, you write stuff. Let's see, that's true unless you're one of those people who buy what they need, and there are a few in paper crafting, but sadly, I'm not one. Right, Deb. I think that's because yarn can be expensive. I used to knit and crochet. Yeah, I have a garage full of yarn for my mom and myself. I use the little ones in my mini. Yeah, in your junk journals, exactly. So you can use them as this. So this is what we're gonna do because I'm gonna be working on some Halloween projects this month. Now, I say that very loosely. I was supposed to stream today at 10 o'clock. I was supposed to go live today at 10 o'clock. I got home at 10:30. Okay. Um, I want to stay consistent. I like to be consistent because I know there's some people that watch me on the East Coast. That's their lunchtime and they're getting ready to do things. And I like to be able to crack jokes with them. And if I start at 11 o'clock and they only get a 30-minute lunch and it's at 11 o'clock their time, they've missed out. I don't get a chance to, uh, harass them, I should say, harass them like I really want. But, you know, it's always a replay. But I think for me, when people go live, watching a replay kind of makes me very, very envious because I miss the fun of hanging out in chat. See, it's not hard and it's preparing for the apocalypse. I don't know who is going to be crocheting and knitting during the apocalypse, but I mean, I support it. I support it. So I just want to pull out a few Halloween stamps, some a little bit more fancy than what we're accustomed to. And by more fancy, I mean they just have a lot more words on them than like boo. Um, ghostly greetings. That's cute. But we don't need all of them. We only need a few. I'm trying to get a few good images. And they are wood block. Although, I've deblocked some of mine and just left them in a book. I went crazy before I even was crafting, and I bought a bunch of these stamps offline. eBay used to be my best friend. Now eBay and I hardly talk, but I was on eBay bidding for stamps. I was like, I'm gonna be a crafter one day, and I finally did become that person that I said I was gonna be. Now I gotta speak other things into existence for myself, positive things, not the negative, nasty stuff. I'm just pulling out a few. I like this rip one as well. Now, I wanted to do some yard decorations. I want to get a few cardboard boxes and make some tombstones. But then I was like, I'm gonna have to clean all this crap up, and I don't want to do that. Hi, Samara. Good morning. How you doing? Yeah, I don't watch VODs mainly because of that. If something important happens, I just want to jump around. Right, 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 right. I enjoy being able to be in the moment, but I still will go back and watch them. Um, and that's why I like YouTube videos because they're pre-recorded and no one's really there. You can get up and go use the restroom. You can pretend like it's been one day when it's been 7, 8, 9 days from you doing your last video. And I think we can go with a trick or treat one too. All right, so we got trick or treat. We're not gonna do a bunch. I don't know why I pull all these things out. We're gonna do trick or treat this pumpkin because I have a pumpkin edition. Boo maybe. Happy Halloween. Now these are an assortment of stamps that came from all over. I don't think I bought these like, "Ooh, I need this one." Yeah, because I wasn't crafting in 2005. I was not thinking about crafting, I'll tell you that right now. So we're gonna use this little Happy Halloween one. I like this, so that we only need those 4 sentiments. Sentiments are stamps with writing on them, words. And then I think let's use this guy. He seems very worthy of being used in a stamp. Because we're not going with too creepy. Ghostly greetings is off centered. I have been thinking about this. I'm getting older, right? More mature. For those people that don't like to say the old word, I'm getting older though, mature. And I remember when my mom used to talk about this, and she'd be like, I remember when we used to come downtown, like I grew up in Houston, Texas. I remember I used to come downtown and we would do blah, 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 blah. And then over time, those stores that she would go to are no longer there. For example, when I was growing up, McCory's was the big department store. And some of you all probably know what a McCory's is. A big department store. It had like 3 levels. Down in the basement was where the toys were. Then the second level or the main floor was like, all the regular stuff. And then I think upstairs was like the appliances or something, which was on like a street level in certain parts. Let's do the small envelopes first, and then we'll go to the big ones. And then Woolworth was another one. Foley's. I don't know if Foley still exists. And now we're moving into technology where you can order stuff online. I start to really feel what she felt when you would see something and then it's not there anymore because someone told me Big Lots was closing. And although Big Lots is not a major department store for me, I do remember fondly going to Big Lots and getting craft supplies when they had craft supplies. Now they don't even know what the heck I'm talking about. It's like, y'all used to sell craft supplies. I only been working here a couple of months, ma'am. Is what I usually get. All right, so we're gonna go with ghostly greetings right here, and then some hello, where the ghost at? Where is the ghost? Can you fit on this card? Let's see. So it's kind of weird seeing a lot of stores close, brick and mortar stores closing, and we're just going to online shopping. But I also understand the reason why I say this because I went to Joann Fabric last week and the store looked like they had closed and someone had bought them and they were trying to do a secondhand shop in there. Stuff was all over the floor. Customer service was like, "Meh." Like we're trying to keep you from going under, and this is how you are greeting your customers. Not very good. Not very good. And I don't want Joann's to close. I want them to stay open because I don't want to go to Michael's and just Hobby Lobby because Hobby Lobby has turned into daggone a regular department store versus a craft store. They have all the other junk in there. So that's ghostly greetings. Hi. Could you just imagine that ghost talking to us? Hi, my name is Wilbur. Haven't seen anybody in a long time. You know. Anyway, I miss AC Moore and Tuesday morning. Deb. Well, I don't know if I can say I miss Tuesday morning as much as I miss AC Moore, even though I didn't get a chance to go there that much. I haven't been in Joann's for a long time, but the last time I was there, it was already a mess. Right. Right, 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 right. Yeah, Joanne's is kind of like, do I really want to risk it for the biscuit? I don't know. All right. So if you're wondering what we're doing, we're prepping. Yes, we do know how to do that sometimes properly. We're going to prep for the rest of this month. And I'm not going to prep everything today, obviously, because that is going to take forever. My brain can't function. And I wonder where all the stuff goes now that the main retailers can't sell. So, what I noticed is some of the discount stores did have an uptick in things. But if you haven't, like, if you, I noticed Hobby Lobby, for example, they dropped their prices more. Like, they dropped their prices for craft stuff a little bit more. Excuse me, my headset is slipping off. They dropped their prices some, and Michael's coupon system is going better. I was telling them earlier about the Tim Holtz. I really like that snowman, but not for 20 something dollars for one stamp. I'm sorry. Now this has dirt there, so that's why it keeps not dirt ink, and that's okay because it's Halloween. No, it's okay because I'm gonna do a few things to these. Okay, see if this ghostly ingredients can fit right here and sit inside this man's stomach. There we go. Yeah, so we're gonna do four of those. I'm not sure if you go to discount stores like Marshalls, Home Goods. They may have it. I haven't been to Home Goods. I don't really go to Home Goods because it's far away. And for y'all that are like, what's Home Goods? It used to be Garden Rich Pottery back in the day. But I don't go there that often. And I really think people have stopped making a lot of craft things in general, which is sad. So it kind of leaves you to go, hello, Water Pixels. Happy October. Yeah, I really wish AC Moore. I miss Blitzy because Blitzy bought AC Moore bought Blitzy and then they went out of business. Blitzy was such a good store in my opinion. All right. I mean, I loved AC Moore. I still have bags of AC Moore stuff. Like I had that year before my mom passed, I had went to AC Moore and got they had a bunch of jewelry stuff that was like clearance out. And this is in 2011, right? And we went, and when we lived in Connecticut, I used to go there all the time, and they had great coupons, like ooh, not great coupon, but great coupons. All right, so now what we're gonna do? I think we could paint a scene. Well, not paint, but do a scene right here. So let's see if I put this here, put some bats here. What does thing say? Happy Halloween in the corner. No, we ain't gonna be able to paint no scene here. All right, let's see. What this say? Don't let goblins. Yeah, this would be good. Let's try that. So the thing about rubber stamps, y'all, if you get them, whenever I buy like a lot is not a whole bunch, but a lot is a specific assortment of something. That's what people call a lot. Like if you see what is that storage wars and they have the storage, that's one lot, or if they get three, that's three lots. But I tend to squish my I'm doing good, Water Pickles. How are you? I tend to squish down on my stamps like this to see if they are cracked. And if they're cracked, I just throw them in the trash. Because I don't know how to recover a cracked stamp. And Santa Rosa, this in Santa Rosa, California, that's where a lot of the house mouse stamps originated from. So I always just and these are old. You see what it says, 1997. Whew, that's old. Um, so yeah, I tend to just squish them down. Doing good. About to eat lunch. What you gonna have today? I need to get some salads or something to make some salads. I don't know what you making me. I don't like how it came out. It's okay, but I don't really like how it came out. I made a garden salad. And what do you put in your garden salad? You got onions in there, just lettuce, tomato, salad with pieces of rotisserie chicken. I'm almost done. I want some. I'm on my way. That was like, I am getting healthy every day. Okay. All right. So we can go right here. I did not let that stay down long enough. That is my fault. I don't really care for this. Let's go back to the small one, I guess, and we can just make those after we do a few of the larger ones because I have to balance it out. I'm making more than one of these, so I need to make sure that I balance it out. I'm eating breakfast. What you having, Tam? Tam is on the West Coast, so chocolate is on the West Coast, so yeah. Her time is a little bit different. Peppers, onions, lettuce, and protein. And what is your protein? Shrimp, chicken, beef, what? What's for breakfast? Water Pixels is into those emotes lately, is he not? We're gonna come back with this pumpkin. Maybe I need to just change the ink. Maybe the ink is the problem. So let's go over here. And not the ink being the problem, but maybe it's just my application of the ink. That's the issue. Chicken, eggs, waffles, hash brown, sausage, all in the air fryer. Right. Listen, y'all. Can we friends? We all friends, right? So I don't know if y'all have people that live in your house that are adults and they act like they don't know nothing when it comes to certain things. So the big roommate was like, "Hey, what's the settings on the air fryer for the sausage?" He said, "Not the last time because they were burnt, right? They had dried out because I put it. I wasn't paying attention uh properly, I should say. I had put it on a time, but it didn't. I had overcooked them." He said because the last time, he said they were good. So don't. Can you do that again? I said, if you don't, leave me alone. He said, okay, okay. Like if you ask somebody to do something, you can't tell them how to do it once you release the power to, hey, can you do this for me? Like, um, you no longer have that authority. Had to prepare for some work calls, needed energy. Ooh, Lord. When people say they needed energy for work calls, I'm like, ooh, okay. That's gonna be a interesting conversation later. Okay, so we're gonna use Boo, and this is by Buttermilk Basin Inky Antics. So this probably is a little bit newer. I don't know how old Inky Antics is. Oh, my roommate does this. Listen, I'm kind of like, you gonna do it or you want me to do it? Because if you want me to do it, I'm gonna need you to get out of here. I don't really want to do this. If you want to dictate how. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Let's look at this little small one. So I kind of got an idea for the little small one. Boo. Oh, that's even better, y'all. Boo. These bats. I know bats don't really say blue. Boo, do they? They say blah blah blah. Yes. Oh, that one. I got too excited. My older roommates are like that too, but if they say something, I'm wrong. You can't talk to your older roommates like that. Not yet, at least. You got to prove yourself worthy of knowing something to them, probably. I need a moon. Oh my goodness, Heather has this overlay, a moon overlay. It's so cute. And then Wonder Dreamer 555 has I think she has a moon stamp. I just could have circled out and color it yellow and be like, yeah, this is my moon. At least I should be able to. Yeah, you should. I can't if they wrong. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, water pickles. Yeah. I feel like his name is Wilbur for real. Yeah. And they be like, which way did he go? Which way did he go? All right, so this is cute. I like this one a lot better. I like this setup a lot better than this setup. Maybe the pumpkin is just not very attractive to me in that format. I do like pumpkins. I have a few pumpkin stamps, but not in the assortment that we have grown to be accustomed to. Now, I was thinking because this is spooky season, right? And I was like, okay, so we're doing all this for spooky season. What are we gonna do for fall? And I'm gonna tell y'all. I haven't did this a long, 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 long time on the channel. We're gonna do a few wreaths coming up. I'm gonna try. Put it out in the atmosphere. So whatever entity that is anti me, go away. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna make a few wreaths. I picked up some stuff from the Dollar Tree just to add into the center. I already have a wreath that's already primarily started, and we're gonna go from there. We're gonna see if we can't make this thing work. All right. And the reason why I say it, the entity, because whenever I plan something, I always get sick. Like right now, I'm sick. I can barely function on my right side the last week, right? So it's kind of like, oh, you want to do this big thing? Mm-mm. You can do a few days of the big thing. He does look like a Wilbur. It's like, yuck, yuck. My name is Wilbur. Yuck, yuck. I'm gonna put rip because I was like, this is one of the stamps that like spoke to me. He was like, are you gonna use me? Because I've been sitting in this plastic bag for like a year now. I had posted these stamps onto a selling site and I took it down because I was like, oh, I want some of those stamps out because I wasn't really into certain crafts for the seasonal crafts. I was like, I'll craft when I want to craft. If I want to make a Valentine's Day project in October, I will. Thank you so much, Water Pixels. Deb, are you still there? Are you doing World Card Making Day? Are you making videos? Because I saw what you said. I have plans for Saturday. Are you doing that? Is it a hop somewhere? Are y'all doing like a hop? All right. So we got these two. We're gonna take these two out. Oh, we can take all four of those out. Put this to the side because we're getting ready to get messy. And not like talk about somebody messy. Just get messy. Can I put this to the side? No, I'm gonna have to do it this way. So yes, I'm thinking of going live on World Card Making Day. That's not a hop. Thinking 1 p.m. 12. I won't be here. We have a birthday party to go to. I don't know what time it is. I done lost the invitation. My son gonna lose his mind. I'm supposed to be writing this lady and asking her if I can. Is it too late to RSVP? Goodness, I'll find it. But yeah, if I want to watch it because I saw you drop that hint. You were like, I got a plan for Saturday. So the reason why I asked you, why I wanted to talk to you about the Spellbinders thing is because I want to get the new, for me, paper cutting, but they won't be fall nor Halloween thing. I just want to finish a 6x6 pad. I feel like whatever you make, I'm gonna be there for if I'm available. Journals. I'm gonna have to go and just type in because I haven't seen any of your journal videos. Not a one. All right. Have a fantastic night. That's good. Okay. I have some cards right there, and I have seen when you've been making your jumbo cards, and I'm like, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try and do that, but not like in a hop because I'm not stable enough to do hops and things like that. Like I just have to do it when I have the inkling to do it. If not, it's gonna be a big mess. All right, y'all, we about to make a mess. Speaking of, I had got these on sale at Michael's a while back now. And these things are very expensive. As you can see, $5 and $4, and it was on sale for $2 and $1.50. This one right here says you can shake it so you can hit that ball and see how the shimmer all shook at the bottom. Now some people say don't do that, you got to swirl it around, but she says shake it. So we shaking it, right? And then you see the shimmer is no longer at the bottom. Now this one, she don't say what to do. It just says to use spray directly on porous surface to blend tones, apply water, and additionally colors while wet. Let dry speed drying time with a Ranger heat tool. I love how they put a Ranger heat tool. You can't use no other product but a Ranger heat tool. Got this box because my other box I recycled it. Got this box and these ugly ones. They're not ugly, they're just not very pretty to me. I'm gonna take I need some white paper, so give me 1 second. Um I told you I had mentally prepared for some of these things. I was talking to Chocolate. I was like, in the morning time, that's my time to really plan out my day. And today was not a I did not get a chance to plan everything out. Like I like to have my craft stuff already kind of figured out before I go into it. The coffee thing one just went up Sunday. This Sunday just passed. I've only seen two videos. I didn't watch but one of them yet. The planner video. Happy birthday to your mom. I know she's not here, but still happy birthday. The planner video and then your haul yesterday. Jumbo cars. Today is International Coffee Day and also International Old Person Day. So I'm celebrating. Are you celebrating by drinking coffee or are you celebrating because you feel like you're an internationally old person? And what is the age for old person? Like, how old do you need to be? Because I feel like I need to celebrate that. All right, so we need to do one thing. I'm putting this paper here. Now, this paper came, I don't like telling y'all this, but this paper came from Dollar, Family Dollar, and it's pretty decent for crafting. I need to do one thing. The reason why I don't like telling people things is because then I'll go back and it's none in the store for me. Not saying that y'all go to the store and take it all, but it's none in the store for me, and I'm selfish. Well, I'm past retirement age in US, so I guess I'm old now. But you can retire early. I guess I'm old too. I'm okay with that though. Cause a lot of people don't live to get to be old. So I want a paper trimmer from Spellbinders. It looks really pretty. It's really sleek. I'm only going for the fashion of it, apparently. No, I like it. It looks good. I want it in my collection of craft supplies. The thing is, right around Black Friday, they have tremendous sales. Like they sell stuff that's $20, $30 for like $1 or two. And I don't know how much that paper trimmer is going to be, but Spellbinder so far has never really let me down in anything that they have come out with. So I want that. I did. I retired 10 years ago. I was thinking about that on my walk this morning. Oh, yeah. The funny part about retirement is I was talking to Chocolate City Sim about this piece. We were talking about work, and I was like, I think that I would prefer to work in the office. Hear me out before y'all say, "What? You don't want to work at home?" Because in the office, they don't check your productivity as much as they check your productivity when you're at home. When you're at home, you have to be logged in. They have to see your little light on, available. At work, if you're at your desk, she must be working. They don't know you over there looking at daggone YouTube videos. If YouTube is allowed in your company, they don't know that you're looking at TikTok videos on how to make those cheesy hot fries, chicken wings. They don't know that. They think you really working. But at home, you actually have to show that you at home doing some stuff. Your productivity level has to be a certain highness. And I think that part right there is kind of like, very not my thing. So now we're gonna pull out this box. Now I'm gonna tell y'all this. I used these spray boxes before, and well, some of my stuff still has got sprayed on. So we trying, and what we're using this white paper for is just to catch the splatter to use in another project. Okay, so it's not for any other reason but to use the cast off of it. All right, so first I'm gonna use these two that I don't really care much for. I didn't really think this one out that well. Oh, excuse me one second. The school is calling me. Oh, great. All right, y'all. I do apologize for that at all. my productive expectation is the same as when I was in the office. Is it? Exactly. Right? But in the office, I feel like, oh, so wait, hold on. When you say your productivity level is the same as when you was in the office, it real high before, or is it sustainable at home? Because y'all know I had got that job for like a hour last year, and I'm gonna tell you what I did not like. First of all, I've only had a salaried job. Before I worked at Blockbuster and that was hourly, right? But I was like 2, right? I was in middle school. I mean high school. I was a high school student. So I was a high schooler at that point. And then I wasn't 2. I was like, legal age to work. Um excuse me. So I was salary. I didn't like clocking in and out. They was like, you can't come in, work, and work early. You have to do a specific thing. Before, at the salary job, different. All right, so we're gonna go with orange first, and this is the shake one. When I tell y'all, I am so beyond being done with. Oh, we haven't used this one yet. Hold on, we used the orange one before though. Is this it? No, that's closed too. Hold on one second, y'all. See, today is just one of those days that you just got to deal with. You got to be like, "Thank you for waking me up. I see that this is going to be some nonsense." The school just called me on some bull crap. I don't know if you still hear Chris, but I told you it was going to be another thing that's never mind. What is this one? It's always some nonsense. He can't see. No, he can see. They full of crap. That's all I'll say. So this one, I don't know what color it is. Wait, hold on. Let's see. Let me check the color. It don't say. It's gold though. Let's just go with this orange one. I'll open it because that's why we bought it, right, to use. Um, yeah. We'll talk after. Actually, no, I don't want to. We'll talk about this tomorrow, or something, because I'm not very. Anyway, yeah. Let me just collect my thoughts by cut. We're gonna have to cut some paper. We'll have to cut some paper, chat. I hope y'all ready for that. Also, I went to Dollar Tree today to get some not stamps, some stickers, right? So I can do some projects for Halloween. They really didn't get a lot of stickers this year, I see. So now we're gonna squirt. Now listen, cover your eyes. Okay. And then this one I'm gonna swerve like this. You know who taught me to be messy like this? Wonder Dreamer 555. I also have a paper towel though. I really want to go to Dollar Tree, but then I look at this monster I should have a craft room and say, nope. You have to go to the craft store. I'm gonna show you why in a few minutes. You have to go to Dollar Tree. Go to the biggest Dollar Tree you have. I need to go to Walmart, but baby girl is stuffy and not wanting to do anything but nurse sleep. Girl, you better slap in that chair while she's sleeping. Hurry up. I have to go to Walmart too because I need to get some spiders. That's why. So in my head, my plan was go to Hobby Lobby, drop off my son, little roommate, drop him off, go to Taco Cabana, get breakfast, not lose my no lunch that I didn't have in my body, and go to Hobby Lobby because I want to buy something that I don't need, but it's on clearance and it's a really good deal. So go to Hobby Lobby. So I was going to go to Walmart, Food, Dollar Tree, Hobby Lobby, 10 o'clock stream, right? And in that time frame, I was going to do a whole different project. So we'll see that sometime this week. Y'all, I'm gonna tell you this now. Please don't hold me accountable, okay? Because the way my life is going right now, I might end up in somebody's cellmate. We're gonna be seeing some spooky stuff. So we can connect out the stream. No, because I need to go to Hobby Lobby on Bandera. Unless you're gonna drive me to Hobby Lobby on Bandera. Which I think. We'll look at it in a minute. We'll look at it. Like, don't get too excited yet because it still look a mess. But we're gonna look at it in a minute. And then this one. I'm gonna try to make some tags as well. Like, I need to get to Hobby Lobby and come home. I don't want to. Yesterday, I waited in the school line eating my daggone quesadilla, and I didn't like that. You like the owl? What are pixels? You like animals. So I'm glad that I'm doing it justice. You know what I'm saying? All right, so we're gonna use this gold color. It's so pretty. Oh shoot. This one, does this not say shake? Yeah, it says shake. I don't like owls, y'all. I don't like craft owls. They're creepy. Owls in real life are amazing creatures, but craft owls, I'm not. Craft owls, I am not fond of. Not fond of. Also, I just sprayed this out just now. Did I spray this one out? No. This one's this the same colors. When you spray your things, make sure y'all clean the nozzle. If you ever get into crafting, clean your nozzle because if not, it'll get stuck. And then you got to go to the kitchen or the bathroom, wherever you're gonna have your sink, and wash it out so it doesn't get see it's stuck. So and now I won't retract. There we go. Ooh, that gold is did too much, ma'am. Did too much on that one. And let's just do this purple. Haha, why not? Why not what? I'm sorry. Oh, I don't like them. They look ugly. Oh, yeah, drawn owls can always look wrong for. Yeah, I don't like some of them. This owl is not bad. It's supposed to not be. It's kind of supposed to look a little creepy, but in general, I'm not a big a craft owl person. Owl. All right. I just said clean your nozzle. I'm putting the top back on. And prime example, that thing is locked up. Let's wipe this off. I'm just wiping off the nozzle, y'all. Yeah, this owl looks very much adorable for a creepy little owl during the holiday season of Halloween. Not upset with them about that one at all. So we're gonna take another sheet of paper. And see, this is pretty thick, and it was $3 for 50 sheets, which in general I think that's how much we pay for them anyway at the craft stores. So this is probably 65 pound paper, and it's only $3. And so if you go on a weekend and you can find them there, you could get a whole bunch. Like if I saw an owl in real life, I'm like, oh my God, look at that beautiful owl. It's so amazing. If you show me that same owl translated to a craft, I'd be like, I don't like owls. It's just something about them I don't really care for. Okay. This poor guy is destroyed in gold ink. Destroyed. Okay. And this is okay for him to be this way, but look at it. It's just gorgeous. In this is just going to be a little journal spot for the book. Not really for us to do anything, but look at it. And you can see it really good. But then when you look at it from far, you can't. But when you get in, you can see all the little detail of the ink. And this one you can't see Jack right here, but it's there. And it's dry already. All right, so where our little mini ones? Y'all did not think you were gonna get away, did you? You did. You thought that I wasn't gonna spray you? Come on now. I'm not gonna spray all of them because that's a bit overkill in my opinion. I'm not y'all. She doesn't do videos yet. Back again, but Ruth's Inkwell. When I first met her, she used to do junk journals, and I said that they look dirty, not in a bad way, but because we ink up the things. I really like the owls. Which owls? The owls here or in general? Some people love owls. I'm just like, oh, we have owls that hang out on the power lines. Had to go pay the lawn guy. Hope I didn't miss much. No, you didn't miss anything. Not to my knowledge, at least. This orange is amazing to me. The thing is, I don't know the name of them besides the number. I mean, it's orange, right? Let's see. Tangerine Dream. It is scrumptious looking. Very pretty. Let's see what this one is called. This one is, I messed this nozzle up, but it's called Pure Sunshine. I could attest to that. It looks like pure sunshine. It looks like blood splatter. It does, but it's orange. It hopefully it'll dry up when I use the paper. See, it's stuck. There we go. I want to hold this up a little bit though. There we go. Yeah, make sure y'all clean y'all nozzles if you are using any type of spray, because if you don't, it will not do very well, especially when you're streaming. Always when you hit go live, something always want to go wrong. Never when you're by yourself. Nothing wrong with a little blood splatter. Oh yeah, those owls are very cute. Not too creepy, not too adorable, but just perfect. Let's see. All right. And then I just put them to the side because this shimmer still gets on your fingers. And I don't know if y'all know this about me. I am not a glitter person, but paint and spray inks can cover everything on my hands. I'm like, yes, I've been being crafty. So we got these two. We want some that's clean and some that's not clean, right? And so we need two because I'm making two little books. Uh-oh. So this one says boo. This one says rip. And then we got plain ones. That says ghastly greetings. Another little rip one. And then we got the bats. Have a fantastic night. Why do I have 7? 2, 4, 6. Why do I have 9 and not 10? Interesting. One is missing or I didn't do one. So we got that one. And then we got this one, which I like the best. It looks better like this than it did by itself, in my opinion. Yeah, none of my store ball sprays work anymore. I just take them out and tap them. Oh, I'm gonna do that too. I agree, Deb. And the reason why I did these is because I normally don't put these in journals properly, but now, we can just slide them in there and put some stuff in. I was kind of hoping they had the little coin, the string on there, but they don't. That's okay. And I didn't do the back because I tend to glue them down, so it's like that. And then we did our owls. Now this one is overly saturated with gold, overly saturated. But when you get in close, you can look at it. And I plan on I have some lines. We're just gonna put some lines on the back for them to write or not write, whatever. Excuse me again, I'm getting another phone call. All right, y'all. It is one of those days. I promise you. So look, all the stuff that we've done so far, the envelopes are thinner than I thought they would be. Are they? I never use coin envelopes for real stuff. Oh my goodness, excuse me 1 second, please. Never mind, they hung up. But I never use Deb. I never use the. I was thinking only crafts when I bought them. Only crafts. I didn't think anything but crafts when I purchased these. I was like craft. So yeah, we're gonna use some of these sheets for junk journal, photo album, whatever we're calling it. And then we have these right here. Do they have to be really pretty and perfect? They do not, y'all. They don't. Because what's going to end up happening, we're going to fold these things over or under and all that stuff. So it won't be even, it won't be a thing. And this gold right here just adds to the patina, right? Um, Whenever I go to Dollar Tree, I never think of anything other than crafting. Then we got these clean ones. This owl is not very craftable, in my opinion. It is what it is for. Like it is a monochromatic owl, in my opinion. Like I would never sit here and try to color the owl and make it anything but a monochromatic owl. Um, because that just doesn't make any sense to me to do anything other than that. Let's go ahead and get this out the way though. All right, so we got that. A lot of this stuff was fairly inexpensive, y'all. Fairly inexpensive. We're gonna go ahead and make a. We're gonna try to make a card. Don't get another dang on phone call. But I am excited about the Tim Holtz stamp. Am I gonna get it right now? The answer is no way, Jose. And if you don't know who Jose is, that's the person that you tell no to when they want to do something crazy. Not because I don't think it would be amazingly fun and awesome to use, but because it's $25 for one stamp. Like who? What? Are you serious? Mm-mm. Okay, so we got these three colors. Yeah, it says give thanks. It's a fall card. And this is where your non-reading friend excels. Card flat. I don't know if I would spend $5 on this. And now, right now, currently, they don't even give these at half off anymore. They are 40% off, so you got to wait till clearance. And when you get a clearance, don't get it. Do the math. See if it's half off. If it's half off, it's a good thing. If it's not half off, you can get it at the 40% off when it's not clearance. You know what I'm saying? Because Hobby Lobby is notorious for putting stuff on clearance and then taking it off clearance and just changing the package and reselling it at the regular price. So keep that in mind as well. All right. Y'all seen Harry Potter, yeah? Myrtle. I am distraught right now. I am so besides myself. It is crazy. If I get one more crazy phone call from anybody, if they're not telling me that I won a lottery and they can't tell me that because I haven't played the lottery, I'm bound to hang up on that person. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this card. If you decide to do what we're gonna do, you need to. Hobby Lobby isn't my favorite, but it's good. What else do you have? Water Pixels. You have Joanne, Hobby Lobby, Michaels. Do you have a like a mom and pop store? So what we're gonna do is get our scraper tool, and we are going to make a real quick card. I didn't like Hobby Lobby before until I realized all I had was Hobby Lobby, Joann's, and Michaels, and then Tuesday Morning, of course. But then they gone. So we're gonna start right here. Burnish this down. Tear. For all painting. At all three plus a local store. Do you have a Dick Blick there where you are? We have Dick Blick here, but that's a real craft store. That's a real artist store, I should say. It's not a craft store, it's an artist store. Like they sell paints, lots of paint stuff. And I'm okay with going to I'm not a painter, I should say, even though I be thinking I am. Also, I want to address something. I know most of y'all know me, uh, you've known me for a while, but I would never come on here and try to foolishly pretend that I'm something that I'm not. Someone left a comment on one of my videos and they said they thought the craft that I was going to create was the thumbnail picture. They didn't say thumbnail. They said I thought I was going to see the craft that you posted. And they said uh, the project that I made for Do You Want to Craft a Snowman wasn't even a real craft. It's not. They said it wasn't a snowman. I'm not sure if y'all know what what it looks like. I was trying to do something funny. Try calling you. Do you have my number blocked? Girl, why would you even consider that as a question? Like, why would you consider me blocking your phone number? So I'm going to type in snowman on rock, right? The snowman that I got inspiration from is this guy. No, I don't have good reception sometimes when I sit. I don't know um if this looks like a snowman to you or not, but it looks like a snowman to me. So I just want to address that. Like, I would never try to falsely present something, but this is a snowman to me. I apologize to whoever doesn't think it is, but yeah, it is one. Yeah. So, normally in the past I would delete the message, but I wrote them back because I've been doing this for 9 months, that particular craft project, and I haven't missed one posting for that particular one because I like snowmen. Yeah. And all of them have the exact same thumbnail. I don't know. I don't know. Comments like that could break a person who's already considering not crafting it or not doing certain things anymore. I just think we need to be more mindful of how we approach things. Tam, if you call me, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm letting you know that right now. I'm gonna put you on speaker and everybody gonna hear. So I'm gonna burnish this down. Yeah, I was gonna tell you you won a lottery. My name ain't Demeter Joe. How you gonna wait? You was blocking your number or you was had your number visible? Now, why would I block your number of all numbers? I am taking donations. You talking about the lottery? It's just me. Hunger. Uh, well, they knew you was on that nonsense. See, they knew you was on that nonsense, and it's like, no, not today, Satan. Now, is this the best combination? Probably not, but this is what we have in that daggone tube of stuff. Uh, that's what we have. Okay. So yeah, Dad. I know I keep going back to this, but when you showed the spellbound, I was like, oh, did she get a new uh paper trimmer? Because that's what I want. I want one from them. I've seen them and they look so good. Oh, They look so pretty and clean and just amazing, and I want it. I want it. I'm gonna get one. I'm hoping that Black Friday will do me right this year. I don't recall buying stuff from them last year, but the year before last, I went a little bit crazy and bought a bunch of stuff from them. Oh, oh, don't fall on the floor because I'll never find you. It is washi tape. Not water pixels over here being a for real crafter. Let me find out, sir. You know what? It's so funny. I remember this one lady. I don't know if I still follow her or not. And if I do, I haven't seen her posting any videos. But the algorithm, the notification process on YouTube is weird. She had some washi tape she had got from the Dollar Tree. She used to always show her washi tape that she got from the Dollar Tree. And I'm left-handed if you did not know that. No, I'm still using my Stampin' Up one, but I also have two different fiscal one. I could use a good full-size guillotine trimmer though. That is the thing. And listen, hear me out. I love all of the ones I spent all of my money on, but it's something about a guillotine that is reassuring that you'll never have to buy another blade because it's supposedly self-sharpening. That makes me excited. So I'm interested in looking into it a little bit. I haven't Googled it or YouTubed it to see if anybody has did any reviews. So she had did her washi tape. And you know what most people do when they pull off washi tape, they just pull off a little strip and show you how pretty it is or how the pattern repeats. And she was like, this is a left-handed washi. And so I was like, well, you can send it to me. Uh I don't think washi really has a hand in it. It could, but I'll tell you, this is more complicated for me to unravel than this one is because this pattern it doesn't matter. So I can pull it from right to left versus left to right. It's a little bit more less cumbersome. I'm just saying that I can understand her pain. Because if the words go a certain kind of way, then you got to make sure your words are going the kind of way that they're supposed to be going. You can't put them upside down. I always lose the place I tear. I fold my washi. Same with duct tape, right? Well, with the washi, I just use my fingernails to scrape it until I find it. And if you cut it at an angle, it should be a lot easier to find or tear it at an angle. I really want to go to Temu or Timu and get some washi because of freaking Heather, man. She had showed some wash. She's like, it's not that much on the road, which is really good for me. And I was thinking, yeah, because most of the time people don't use all of the washi they have because it's so inexpensive that we tend to go crazy with it, right? We tend to just get a lot. So like water pickles, I just closed this by mistake, yeah. So it was easy to find because I just used my nail to recover the piece. All right. So now, what you really should do is use a glossy mat or something to pick up this thing. Back in the day, left-handed crafter would have just cut this with a knife, and you would have seen a little square cut or rectangle cut on my mat. Now, with age comes ingenuity. No, just gonna burnish this down some. I'm gonna find a little spot to lift up, which is right here. I'm gonna stick this under here. And once I get it going, I'm gonna get a flat tool. You probably have a bone folder. Um, You can just use that to pick up. I haven't used my real bone folder in a long time. I don't know if it's because it's not on my desk or it's because this little butter scraper does great. This is really what it's for. To butter your toast, baby. All right. And so now what I do, because I want, I have a, like I said, I have a love hate relationship with washi tape. So I like to keep the edges there and do that. Let's see. If you ever need to sell us your washi tape, just bring it over here and your girl can make it disappear real quick. If you ever need to use, if you want some washi tape, let me know. I have some that I'm trying to sell. I won't sell it to you, but um, I had sold a big bucket for $25. It was like 200 rolls in there. You know those big Cheeto buckets that they sell at the Sam's Club? I had sold it like that. Love to grow and learn. Right. The minute you think you know everything is when you start losing. All right. Now, the one thing I will tell y'all is the corners. You always want to be mindful of your corner. Like I never start right in the middle anymore. I used to start in the middle, but now I start on the edge below. So when we get ready to fold over, you don't have that much to cut off. Right, right. So Chris, you like washi or number two likes washi is the question. So I'm just folding this over with my hand and doing this. And I'm just folding it with the crease of it. Now with this one, you can cut it if you like. I try not to cut it too short. I don't want to nick it, but I'm gonna just try to cut a little round piece. Yep, there we go. She does. Oh, nice. Both, but I was talking about number two. Yeah, I have some stickers for her, right? The thing is, they're loose stickers, and so every now and then I'll find a letter on a pair of my pants somewhere. I'm like, "What? This is supposed to be in a bag. This is supposed to be in a bag. Why is this out?" And then, we haven't got any science projects yet, but last year I went to Dollar Tree and bought so many letters for was it science that they did those poster boards on? I was like, "Okay, listen, I'm gonna just put this in the school project bin and be done with it." Because goodness. All right, so you see how this one kind of looks kind of weird. So we're just gonna go ahead and scoop it again. Because you really don't want the corner show, right? She wants to do science fair after her school. At her school. Who, number two? Okay, there we go. Still a little bit too much hanging off. Nice. What's she gonna do? I know they said talked about volcanoes. I am not looking forward to that. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but I don't want to do it. How I did my volcano, I got dirt from outside, um, some paint, and I painted the explosion. I got 100 on that thing. Took some mud. So I got dirt turned into mud, dug a hole in the inside, got some cars. Like when it comes to projects, I am all over it. For me, this one's messed up. Not for other people. Like with the little roommate, I'm like, what you want to do? Okay, I'll get the supplies for you. And any type of part that needs to be hot glued or something like that, I'll do that. But other than I'm like, okay, where you want to put them? Okay, good. Get a glue, go ahead. Because I want him to, he's not very crafty right now. And I don't expect for him to be just like mommy, you know. Although I do want him to be just like mommy when it comes to being a crafter, but he's not, and that's okay. Not everybody has that crafty gene in them. All right, so we got our card front, y'all. This is so cool. Now, because I did not intend on doing a card per se, I did feel like we were gonna have to do one because somewhere along the line, I knew that the nonsense of my life that's happening today was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like I just kind of had that feeling that I'm surprised I ain't got 50, 11 phone calls. Like I'm surprised. We're gonna put um this deer. Let's find the deer. I don't know because it's not required for her grades, but if I would do it. If she wants to, if she's showing interest, oh, I definitely would do it. She can do a frozen castle. Not the frozen, but a frozen, like she likes princess and stuff. She can do a castle, have a little dragon flying around on it. You know, those little motorized things that make you fly. You can just put it inside the castle on the wall. So like say if this is the castle, right? The castle, you put that little wire here and had a dragon fly around like that. That'd be real cool. And you have to do a written report and the project. Oh, well, I don't know about that part. They always want too much, don't they? All right, so we're gonna stamp this image out real quick. We're gonna put it right here. I hope this looks good. If not, we'll just leave this for another project. But let's get another white flat because we messed that up. I probably can get two on here, but we're gonna just go for one. Let's not get too fancy. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Listen to this. I'm gonna tell y'all this stupid story. So Nicholas, y'all know Nicholas, right? He is on a special diet. He's on a urinary diet because he got a bladder infection when he was a couple of years old, and he's been on it since. Nicholas was born in 2012, and it's 2024, right? So I went to the doctor because one of my friends showed me that her cat also had a urinary problem, but they get over the counter urinary stuff. I'm just cleaning this off a little bit because it's driving me crazy. Um, and she sent me a picture. So when I went to take him, Nicholas, to his well kitty cat appointment, a checkup, $200 checkup. So he got his shots and everything. I said, "Hey, is it possible to change his diet?" Now I've been trying to ask to change this cat's diet since he's been on this cat food because his cat food is 6.6 pounds and it's $59. No coupon, no discount, no nothing. We're gonna use this Minus Craft and Intense Hybrid ink. Usually this works really good on rubber stamps the first time. So the doctor was like, I'll check and see because he's not the same doctor that we saw the first time, which I don't like that. I like to keep the same doctor so the doctor and I can have a rapport because Nicholas really don't care. He'd be like, meow, 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 meow. He don't like getting in the car. He is a little cry kitty cat, right? Basically, he will meow you to death. Okay. And then he gets louder. It's like, meow, meow. I'm like, dude, this is not anything new for us, right? It's not anything new. We've done that before, right? You've got in the car before. You've rode to Mississippi. Nonetheless, he cried. And then he stopped because I usually stick my finger in the cage. But anyway, so I go in there and I asked the doctor. I said, "Can I change this cat food? Can I use this?" And it's Pro Plan Urinary by Purina. And the doctor was like, "No, if he's on it and he's doing so good, we might as well keep him off of it." Yes, Callie does that every single night, unfortunately. Will cry. Oh Lord. I'm not singing a song about people. Be like, "Yeah, I know your people like fish and chips or something." I don't know. Um, yeah, he don't cry in the house that much. Sometimes he do. Like yesterday, we was studying, and he was like, "Meow, meow," and my son was like, why does his meow sound like that? I'm like, I don't know. She's sick. Oh, has hyper. Oh my goodness, on medication. Oh, she probably like, listen, I don't want this medicine, ma. Don't give it to me. Um, so this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. All right, so we're gonna just go ahead and get a few colors and color this deer up. We're gonna use color pencils though. Oh, great. Color pencils and this peach in her ear. This is tea orange. Yeah, that'll work. Um, so the doctor tells me no, right? It is beautiful, is it not? I love it. Is now this when I saw this, I was like, Bambi, not Bambi. And then I got over myself because no one could hear me, and I was like, good, no one heard that nonsense. Um, this is an adorable little image, and it looks so pretty. It also could be a Christmas card, like the first uh snow dropping and the butterflies telling him, or her, I'll see you next year, blah blah blah, something like that. Uh yeah, so it's a pretty one. Do I not have my pencil sharpener close by? I do not. Okay. So let's see if we can find some colors that will work and not mess us up. These don't have names on them. So I have to do a swatch every time. Don't tell Heather. She was like, why don't you just swatch that out and stop being silly? She didn't say to stop being silly, but I could imagine that's what I would have said in my head. She's so silly. Why don't you swatch that out? I want to get a drink of water, please. And thank you. Yeah. So the doctor was like, no, you can't take him off this food, but you can get an alternative. And so I was like, okay, what's the alternative? They showed me the same exact food that I showed them, only prescription version. And now I'm convinced that the doctors get money for prescriptions. So anyway, last night it was time to feed Nicholas. I was in so much discomfort last night. Um, I go to open up the cabinet because I have his food up high versus low. Um, and Purina does not have a good open close mechanism. I had to cut the bag open. It doesn't have a resealer, so I have a chip clip on. I had looked it up online to see if it was a certain way to open this magic bag, and it's not. So I'm gonna try to color these very light. I feel like this could be a watercolor project we could do at a later date. Um, like 2025 later date. Um, cat food falls all over the daggone counter. So I spend the next couple of minutes moving stuff, digging cat food out. And I'm like, this cat food is I'm telling myself this in my head. This cat food is too expensive for you to be just dropping it all willy-nilly. And I was like, you're right. Let's put it on the floor in the cabinet. So now he can't get to it. He doesn't really sneak and eat his cat food like he used to. I used to feed him, his food dish never got low, right? Because I was like, shoot, I know how I feel to be hungry. We're not about to be hungry up in here. Um, I picked the one that has the least. Never mind. Never mind. Um, anyway, I'm gonna need Purina to do better with these daggone open and close. Hill Science or Science Diet, whatever it's called, Hill Science Diet. I think they have a little Velcro patch on there, and I was transferring his food from one bag to the next, and then the big roommate threw the bag in the trash once it got empty. I was like, "Why'd you throw my bag away?" He was like, "I didn't know." I may actually. They have a pet barn a couple of miles away from here, a few streets over. It ain't right down the street. It's a okay. I'm gonna think about going there kind of spot and see if they have like a feed bag that's can preserve the food. Because I don't know about y'all, but I don't like stale tater chips. Mm-mm. And so I can imagine his food not being fresh after a certain amount of time. So I'm just doing small circles. We have two artists in the building, Pink Bay and Water Pixel, so I have to be on my P's and Q's. We have a food container that we dumped them in with a latch. Where did you get it from, Chris? And how much food does it hold? Because then I can have a little roommate get a scoop. Oh, yes, I do water pixels. It's certain people that show up. I'm like, I gotta be on my best behavior with certain things. Like if I'm doing game stuff and I'm doing eyebrows and Mac is in the building, I'm like, let me make sure these eyebrows are on point. This did look old and gray, don't he? Look. I know it holds at least 6 pounds. Where'd you get it from? Did I ask that question? I don't know. I feel like I had a memory lapse just now. I was in the zone. When I start coloring, sometimes I just kind of zone out. So I'm not sure if I asked it or not. I might have to go. Because the new cat food is $49 and it's only 6 pounds. You did ask. I'm going to see if I can find it. Okay. Does it have a name on it? Not even where, if you can't find where you got it from. Does that have a name on it? Like, does it say, like, I don't know. You know how people say deer in the headlight look right? And I like it because it has a seal around the edge of it. That's what I'm hoping for. That way I can just dump it out. 6 pounds is a lot. Ooh. Um, you ever ran across a deer? Them deers, they not looking at you like deer in the headlight. They looking at you like I wish you would. I'm gonna storm you. It just looks like it's a deer in the headlight. Because that's what we so accustomed to saying. But them deers be like, we need a real brown chat. I don't like that baby brown. And this is not a good brown. Why do I only have these here? Because these were for Mother's Day. And I keep these here to color with them. Cowboys don't give a. Cows don't. No, they don't. Cows don't. I don't know why I read cowboys. I think the ones that look like that, I wish you would, are more cows are crazy. I mean, if you see if an animal sees a certain color and starts chasing you unprovoked just because they see a color, I mean, come on. I think I'm gonna go over this with this tan. Let me see if that's gonna work. No, that is not the color I need it to be. What about this color? Hey, one day I'm gonna take the baby to Pumpkin Pants around the corner and take pictures while the kids are in school. Do you want to? Where the heck is Pumpkin Pants? Or this was a patch. Okay. Is it gonna be in the daytime on one of my stream days or no? When? I need to know the time. Listen, I can't answer that today. But normally I would say yeah. But the way my life is today, honey, no. I know you're not talking about today, but of course I want to go to Pumpkin Pants. Who doesn't want to go to a Pumpkin Pants? Huh? You really should color with the marker first and then the crayon, the color pencil, ma'am. If you tell me you want to go, then I coordinate. Yeah, I'll go. I'm gonna meet you there. I don't know what Pumpkin Pants is though. I need to know the location. You said Pumpkin Pants around the corner. Where the heck is that? Deb, did you get rid of your house mouse stuff? So cute. The deer do stand there, still here when and sometimes they run right onto the traffic and other times they turn back. Yes, I remember I was traveling somewhere and it was like three or four deer, right? And then one deer was in the street dead. And I don't know if they were looking like, get up, come on, or were they like, why are you like that? But it was like a herd, maybe it was a family. It was so sad. I was like, oh. Once I had my baby, when I was pregnant with him, my nausea situation, before nothing bothered me, like not mentally, but like I could see, I was in the medical profession, so I could see blood and guts and still be like, let's go get spaghetti, something weird like that. But now, if I see a bug squash against the windshield, I'm like, oh, I think I'm gonna be sick. Oh, like my nausea situation has definitely went up a million since becoming a parent, a mom. It is not fun because before odors didn't bother me. Now odors, hello, ugh, like they bothered me. But I went somewhere. Oh, I took Nicholas to the vet. Isn't it funny how that happened? I hate it. I took Nicholas to the vet, and when I tell you, all my nose hairs just burnt. I needed a new nose because I went into the thing, and maybe it was a sick dog that let go of all their liquids or whatever. But oh my goodness, it was it was a smell you wish you could forget. But I know that my nose hairs had got singed from that situation. It was just not very pleasant of a odor to smell. And I remember a long time ago, my coworker and I, we had went into the liquor store, and she was with her son. It was this person, I think they were homeless, and they had came in. They smelled like they had been using the restroom on themselves a lot. And her son was like, "Mommy, somebody is stinky in here," and he was holding his nose, and she was like, "Come on here," because you don't want kids to say the truth, basically, because we afraid of them hurting an adult's feeling that's not washing. But I was like, "Baby, you saying what everybody else is saying." And all I was saying is, "Please don't come by me. Please don't come by me." Because sometimes odor just jumps off of one person onto another one, I feel. Nope, still have all my house mouse stamps. Well, I got rid of duplicates a while back. Yeah, I have a few duplicates I need to go back through again. I already had a super sensitive smell I can't hear. But when I got pregnant, it only got worse. Now I smell things I don't want to smell. Right. Right. I had made broccoli the other day and I was like, who died in here? Why is this broccoli so potent? Some potent broccoli. Ooh. Now this little butterfly, unfortunately, probably won't make the cut. I don't want to fuss cut that butterfly. I don't want to fuss cut this deer. But we're gonna do it, y'all, because we got to. Boo. 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 Can y'all believe we're in October? I cannot. Usually, I want to tell y'all this in October, after the 15th of October, I tend to lose all of my normalcy because my son's birthday is right around the corner. And if I haven't gotten it together, which I don't have it together just yet, I still need to buy a few things and sort out a few things. I start to freak out. And I want to just say that people that have children probably feel this a lot, like I'm not doing enough, or did I do too much? Like that guilt of something. Last year I didn't feel that problem because he didn't have a party. But this year he's gonna have one because he's turning 9, and we're hitting no more single digits. It's all downhill from here. It went too fast. Too fast. I feel like somebody has their finger on the fast forward button and they are not paying attention. You know how if you have a show that you recorded and you're trying to fast forward to a specific part, and you keep pressing the button and you mess up, you have to start all over from the very beginning. Stop saying that. It makes me so much more sad. Then what? Much more sad than what? I can't help but say it. It's a fact, Jack. This year went by too fast. I'm still trying to figure out how Easter went by so fast. Like I'm still stuck on when Easter came and went. And I'm trying to leave a little bit of a border around them, the deer, because they have all these little flyaways. But y'all know I don't like. I like to cut to the white meat. I like to cut it all off. I don't like to leave any border. That's what I'm saying. Easter came and went so fast. Normally, I always cry on their birthdays, but haven't even put it together yet that this was her last single digit birthday, and it's depressing. No, she got one more. One more. But next year it's going downhill. It's gonna be downhill. We're going to the park. I'm gonna have somebody out there half cooking wieners, dropping them on the ground, picking them up, rinsing them off, and going about your business at the park. I'm really excited about celebrating his independence. Why is it depressing that they're good and older? Chris Chris is a bit you know, bonkers. As much as I like seeing them grow up, I always wanted to stay my baby. Now, if you gonna act like you grown, you know everything, you need to catch up to that age. I'm excited and worried because eventually one day he gonna hit maturity, and I'm gonna be like, oh boy, I don't want nobody calling me talking about Miss Left-Handed Crafter. Your little roommate didn't call me back. And I'll be like, girl, if you don't get off my phone with this nonsense. And I used to have a house phone, y'all, landline. And he had got a list of phone numbers and he used to call everybody every day on those phones, meaning family members. And he's like, hey, what you doing? He's like, what you doing? When you gonna come here? I'm like, oh gosh, here we go. Here we go. Please stop. Please. Please stop, son. I'm gonna use this yellow card base. I should have cut that card down just a little, but I didn't. I wasn't thinking. Because for some reason, I think that the card bases do not fit the cards properly from Hobby Lobby. Maybe it's a different one. Where every time I call family, when can you visit? Right, right, right. Okay, Deb. That's what they want to know. I haven't seen you in forever. And some families, like when I used to go and visit my family, like when you gonna get married? We're gonna give me some grandkids. When you gonna do this? I'm like, I am just trying to live a normal life. Can you not pressure me? No one, pressure burst pipes. I know, but so and so had a baby, and that baby didn't had a baby, and you still ain't had a baby. And I'm like, okay, you all right? Everything good? You okay? Yeah, I'm sure everything is good. Everything works. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't even think I was career focused. I was just like, if it happens, I suppose. I don't know. Knowing now, no, my little roommate is definitely my bestie. Even when he mad at me, even when he mad at me, we are good. My family's still trying to figure out what I like to ask me when I'm getting married. Figure out what I like to ask me. Listen, keep them guessing. I feel like you shouldn't get married until you over 25, maybe even 30. Ugh. Because you don't even know yourself then. Like you still trying to figure out who you are. Well, let me reverse that. Most people still trying to figure out who they are. That's why so many people go through these changes in their life. All right. So now what we're going to do. That's busy, huh? Can y'all see this? What? What? Chris. Is that too busy? Y'all think that's too busy? So how you think we're going to fix it, Water Pickles? How are we going to fix it, Pink? All right. So I just did all that work to find out the card too busy. That's okay. I got an idea. Give me a second. My hole punch over here. Let's see. Y'all had me do all that work to say Rana. It's too busy. It's too busy. That's what kind of friends I got. They let me know after I did all that coloring and be like, it's too busy. That's okay. I got it. We're gonna make this work. I promise. I promise you that. I'm gonna say the deal. Don't worry. It just won't be on this project. I got an idea. Don't you worry your pretty little head off. I think I got an idea. I knew it. Yep, I got an idea. I got a great idea. A great idea. Give me 1 second. No! I dropped something. I didn't know you were gonna put the deer on top. Where you thought I was putting the deer? Have you not been here? You know what? Water pixels. You starting to worry me. It's all right. I got it. I got it. When I tell you I got it, I love it when a plan comes together, baby. Perfect. Just put lighter cardstock under the deer. But what? What color? I think we'll do this one. Cause the deer could, the deer we'll leave the deer for a special occasion. The deer was a separate card. Water pixels eating that salad. Them onions got to his brain. He was like, I can't remember what she said. Mm-mm. It's okay. Perfect. I need one more though. You're not alert. Who, water pixels? I don't know what happened then. You fell asleep behind the computer. I literally put the deer on top of the paper. Water pixels. Literally. Like for real, for real. Not calling you out because, you know, he was on the phone. Is that what you're saying? Is that a little image of you on the phone? Or is that a knife and you trying to cut somebody? Which one is it? If that don't work there, we'll put a lighter sheet of paper behind the thing. The deer. All right. Now I'm going to cheat. Cheat. Okay. So don't be mad. Dang, fussy cutting. A lot of fussy cutting. The pumpkin. Oh, good, good, good. I'm glad you like it. Are these quills? Quails? Quails? These little is it a pheasant? I guess we need to look up birds that be around pumpkins, huh? Now, if I had used my little finger daubers, that would have been a thing. All right, we don't need these little curlicues around the pumpkin, though. Ugh. I'll ask y'all what kind of bird that was because aren't they like grayish blue? Am I tripping? This don't even look like that color. That's okay. You know what? Not to talk about birds, but a lot of birds are not as pretty as you know. I think TB is true blue. Ooh, this don't look true blue at all. Oh, come on. This is dried out. Yep, that's weird. Water pixels, what kind of markers you be using? Alcohol markers. Hmm. Your birds are something else. They're not that cute. Like if we were to talk about pretty birds, it would definitely be a swan and a peacock, yeah. But for the most part, birds are kind of. I used to do Copic, but $8 to $12. Yeah, Copic markers are expensive. I got mine off of some of them I got off of Marketplace for $1 a piece. Then someone was selling them for $1 a piece. And then I had went to Hobby Lobby and they when they were clearancing them for $1.99, I got a few. And since I'm not like a true colorist or artist when it comes to like coloring images, I tend to be okay with these discount markers. Um, because believe it or not, I've went back and looked at some of my old projects. I'm like, I didn't do too bad. Hmm. Okay. I bought a mega set on Black Friday for Ohuhu. Oh, I got some Ohuhus. Also, I got just gifted some. There's the there's this bird I like here that we call little brides. They're small and real cute. A true colorist is a real title. If you go to YouTube and Google colorist coloring pages and see what's on there, you'll see. Because the craft community, in some ways, are very snoobish. We're very snoobish. Um, and I don't mean me as I don't care what you use. But some of us are very snoobish in the community. With just like anything else, some people are only Copic, Chameleon. Some people only use certain products. Very much into consumer loyalty is a good way to look at it. Some people only like using certain products, like they have Tim Holtz. I think they call them the Tim Holtz. I don't even remember the name of them now. The group, but it's a group on Facebook that all they use is Tim Holtz products. Here we usually think about pheasants and quail around fall. So is this a pheasant? Maybe that's a pheasant. Pheasants are ugly. Like they're little ugly birds, but I saw a brown hawk sitting on my neighbor's soccer cage this morning. That hawk was trying to get that cat or dog. Do they have a small one? Whenever I hear hawk, I think about Looney Tunes, that little chicken hawk that tried to get foghorn leghorn. I'm a chicken hawk, and like really, if you don't go sit down, which is funny because those brands don't care about artists. Meanwhile, charging unless you're a big time artist and they can send you free supply to keep talking about it. Because if you're a big time artist, right, you ain't really got to buy nothing because they want to sell you they want you to sell the product for them. So if you lose a couple $100 sending you the newest set, 3 or 4 years followers, if that, it could be a lot more, is going to end up buying something that they've seen you use for full price. So off of one set of free markers that you get, as the artist, your followers give the company a lot of business because in our head, if we see creator Joe Blow coloring with fill in the blank, right? Markers. I'm gonna be able to do it the same way that you did it because you ain't gotta have no talent. Right. Well, a lot of companies will give you stuff for free and a creator code. They're like, yeah, use my code and you get X off, blah, 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 blah. And a lot of people are like, yeah, I get a small commission from the products or, but I support that, right? As long as people are upfront. Like I had got I wouldn't call it sponsor because I think sponsor, even though I probably said sponsor the name, sponsorships mean you getting something too besides the free product in my head. And they gave you a code and everything. It's a pretty decent code because the stuff wasn't super expensive anyway. So that's always a good thing. I am fading, y'all. I didn't got sleepy. All right. Let's see. Let's take this off. No, that's not a pheasant. It's not. What is it, Deb? That was like, come on, Brandy. I need you to get your act together, man. I'm gonna put these cards right here. These tapes. It says give thanks. Just open up to the right side. It's still crooked. This is why I do not like using tape. Oh, and then the tape went down, which is great. Good. We'll do one side then. Tape is so frustrating for me sometimes. Whereas I see other crafters, they be like, it's straight, never crooked. They ain't got to readjust it. I watched this one person cut a straight line. I was like, who are you? And you must be an alien because ain't no way in Hades you actually put that tape down straight the first time, cut down a straight line the first time, didn't make a mistake not one time. Mm-mm. You are phony. You are a fraud, ma'am. You are a fraud. Look, that's what I get for hating on people. I ain't gonna say nothing. It's gonna keep going. These cards are not cut even. That also makes it even more frustrating. A quail. Oh, okay. Yeah, one of them little ugly birds with that little weird tail. Some birds are just, like I said, not very pretty. Let's see, a quail. Not Dan Quail. Picture of quail. Let's see. Yeah, it might be a fail. A quail. A fail. Might be a quail. Yes, probably this thing. I think it's an imaginary bird. Pheasant. Maybe. We're gonna call it the pumpkin pant bird. No straight lines here. It's craft a straight, and I support a craft a straight line. You know what I'm saying? Somebody even commented, "I am so impressed on how you cut a straight line with your scissors. I could never." It's like, yeah, neither could I. I wasn't upset that she was able to do that. I was just like, she's not normal. She's definitely not from this world, you know. Is that still too busy? That's still too busy, ain't it? And if you say yes, Deb, and you tell me to put the thing behind, can you elaborate some? You want me to cut out a paper? That's what Chris has said. She said pumpkin pants. I'm gonna get some more water. Whew. If you have a paper circle, it could be put behind to make it less busy. I do not have a paper circle. I could make a paper circle. Or I could just put these all aside. Leave it as is. Look at this. Look at this. I can't even cut this down because the card itself is small. It's small. You know what? We won't even, this ain't gonna even be a card anymore. You know what's gonna be? It's gonna be now inside of one of our craft books, and we're gonna glue this sucker down, and it's gonna be something else. I think it needs something behind. I agree, but what? Let's see. Nope. We're gonna leave it like this. We're gonna leave it like this. This is it. We're gonna make some pocket. We're gonna make a pocket. I'm gonna put a pocket right here with this old messed up card. I just messed up. Give me 1 second. I be need y'all help more than you know. Y'all be like, get get no free information, ma'am. Please, please, and thank you. This owl is inky bad. I have to clean him. He is not going back in there like that. That hurts so bad. That hurts so bad. I love it when a plan come together. Y'all are so amazing. Yes. hmm You are amazing. Just something solid right behind the pumpkin or the deer would make it pop more. I know, but what? What is the something? I mean, I'm about to make it into a little book. So I'm gonna need you. I need you. I need y'all. Just a piece of paper. Okay. A piece of paper with color. This will break it up. Okay. Well, since we don't have a real answer pink, I'm gonna do this. I'm still waiting though, because I can always put this in a book and I could put the deer on the other side and this could just be blank like that. I could also get some words. You know what? I'll probably do a stamp. I mean a die word. A real answer. You said just a piece of paper. I need a color, you know what I'm saying? Like the color paper. Because what I could also do, I can't do it right now. I could go and get a pumpkin die, and I could make the pumpkin the color I don't know if white would break it up. I'm just gonna put I got a stamp. I got a stamp. Hear me out. Hear me out. I'm gonna make it on the cutting machine. And it's gonna say thanks. Plain and simple. Just thanks. And it's gonna be white, because pink base and white, and orange. Okay. So we're gonna put thanks. I was about to glue this down and everything. I had moved on. Yellowish. Yellowish. So I'm gonna put thanks, right? And it's gonna be an overlay. But in another project, we're gonna have this thing right here. Good, I can cut this tail off now. Thank you. Ouch. I went into Michael's that I rarely go to because it's far away from the house. They had changed everything around, y'all. Like everything. Everything. I was like, and there was a bird in there. That little bird stuck in there. It's a crow. He was like, "Caw." I was like, is this just a strip behind it would work, or even a ribbon? Ribbon. A ribbon. Okay. Well, when I get to it, Deb, I ain't gonna do it today. But when I get to it, I'll send you a text message and ask you, because I haven't been harassing you a lot lately. But I will. I don't have any of that at my desk right now. That's a bad part. I mean, let's see. This is maybe I need a gold or orange piece. We'll see. We'll see. But this is gonna go in. We're gonna make this into a little pocket now. A little pocket right there. And then I'm gonna stamp this out again. But I gotta cover up this bird like that there. Beige or something. Okay. Yeah, beige. Beige. I will definitely follow up with you. I'll show you the word one too that I'm thinking I could put THA THANKS and just make it big. And maybe put a little pumpkin there. But I'll make the inlay. Inlay, outlay, one of them. Y'all, I had a great time. Thank y'all so much for cheering me up. You didn't know it, but you brought me out my little funk that I am in currently, and I appreciate y'all. We did this today. We stamped and sprayed paper. We are prepping for something bigger than us. This is my favorite one, even though it's my least favorite one, if that makes sense. We got this going on right here. We got these little bitty baby envelopes. Ghostly greetings. Put a little candy in there, maybe. Um, have a fantastic night. Ghostly greetings. My name's Wilbur. Boo 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 boo. We got these white sheets of paper. Oh, thank y'all. It's always nice to have y'all around. Give me inspiration. This one's kind of plain. That's okay. I need to pull out my gel print and play with it. My jelly plate and play with it some, but I haven't yet because jelly plate takes up a lot of space. Again, paper crafting, paper crafting, part of paper crafting. Anyway, I want to say thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. I had a great time. I hope that you did too, and I hope you got inspired to do something. If nothing else, cut some paper. I want to say thank you for watching. Until next time, happy crafting.